This is episode 12 of Insights of an Artist by Zoe Mazah. Insights of an Artist is my invitation to all of you to ask yourself questions around creativity. Think with me, think for yourself. Your comments are always welcome and appreciated. Today, I want to share some thoughts about how we can bring what we create in a momentum into a studio-ready song, right? Some songs arise from a momentum. It might be like a peaceful gathering at a bonfire and someone has a guitar, or maybe even some drumming going on, and the vibe around you is just giving you the words and the melody. Or in a club and the rhythm is hot and you're the next one to grab the mic and drop your line or hook, and you just know that what you have will make the crowd dance and cheer you up. And of course, then there are songs that come to you because you carry a certain feeling inside of you and your soul and heart, and there are thoughts that you need to put together, and you're struggling to find the right approach to what you feel you need or want to share. Either way, no matter if you're starting out from a jam or been sitting there forever trying to find your words and melody, you want to be your best. Of course, you want to be your best because you value yourself and your creation highly. And because in a natural way, it's a matter of self-respect too, that you're going to give your best. Anyways, you want your original idea to level up because you want to record it now and send it out into the world. So this is the momentum. This is the very momentum where your songwriter skills get challenged. Your spontaneous idea has been already the thing, right? But when you're looking closer, maybe something is still missing. Or maybe not, because you're just a genius, and that's also very possible. There is so much talent in this world, right? But anyways, take this time for yourself. You found your full heart expression for the chorus of your song in your meditation, but your verses are kind of weak and you can't figure out why. Again, take your time. It's worth the effort. Sometimes it really is just a little tweak here or there that can give a raw idea the structure that it needs, and that will turn it into a really good song that you want to record, because your first idea has been great. So no matter in what form or way or situation your song came to you, invest this extra time and put it into your song and put the effort, love, and the work into it. What I mean is double check if you really want to keep it simple and repetitive, or if your song could possibly grow if you add something more, be it a second hook line or a bridge maybe. You could find maybe a better or more interesting chord progression, or is simplicity and easy to catch exactly what you want. Check in with yourself. And if you are fully satisfied also with the rhymes that you came up with, if you are rhyming in your lyrics, or if you could find a possible greater expression to what emphasize what you're saying. Ask yourself those questions. You have this time for yourself. And of course, one could say that this is overthinking and intuitively already brilliant idea. And this is true in a way, but if it's really an outstanding idea, you will naturally conclude that what you have is exactly right for you, and you will stick to it then. What I'm saying is not about perfectionism, but about authenticity. Words and sound have power and impact on ourselves and also on others. So, what we create should be strong enough to stand alone, even if we question it or if it gets questioned by someone else. The inner critics, and if you're like me, I do have a very loud inner person inside of me criticizing everything I do. You know, I get just muted and silent, have pause if I know what I'm doing. In general, I would say the difference for the whole process of your creating is now this. If you give your creation and yourself this little extra time, and I mean this might be just 1 minute of thinking and feeling it through, you will be sure about it and about yourself, solid as a rock and unshakable. We're living hopefully a very long time with what we're sending out into the world, and to keep up with it, we should be able to defend our work. And I mean this in the most positive way. If your music gets released and someone is questioning it, you should be sure about how you feel towards your own songs and be able to freely say, yeah, that's exactly what and how I wanted it to be and how I wanted to express myself in this very moment. This is my message, this is my vibes, this is my everything, my sound. And maybe you will revisit an older release, an older song, also an older idea, and it will still have the same glittering value and energy that you gave it once. You alone shall love your creation first and fully, just as the love you send out must include yourself too. You and your creation are worth it. Yeah, music is love. I will never get tired of saying that. Music is love. I want your extra time and your